Alright, we're here with Basil and Sue Murata's house in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and this is Ted. He's
perfect scrambled egg.
making the perfect scrambled egg.
First,
and Miss Sue, she is making the
come back over here. You found the.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's on the phone. She's being distracted.
Okay.
You're breaking up like a punch.
Okay. First, you start with the perfect egg, which comes from the perfect box right over here, and then you put these perfect eggs in the perfect bowl. You stir them perfectly. Actually, a perfect whisk. Take that perfect whisk and you whisk it all together. And then what happens is you put them in this preheated and pre-butter greased Teflon coated perfect pan. After the pan is appropriately and perfectly hot, you pour in the eggs, the perfect,
At least in the
rate of
spirit.
draw, and then you begin with this perfect wooden thing. Oh yeah. And then you begin to perfectly beat the eggs at a rate of like a couple of times a minute. What this does, it prevents the eggs from coagulating too quickly. Because the worst thing about making perfect eggs, you can get into real problems. Is the eggs coagulate too quickly. Okay. You want them to basically be, kind of running until such time as the heat reaches the perfect temperature.
And what is the perfect temperature, Ted?
Well, it's approximately 212 degrees. That's Fahrenheit. And see, we're at a different elevation here. What's the elevation here? We're about 7,000 feet.
7,000.
I got that right. I knew by virtue of the fact that it was a perfect elevation. And so the elevation of 7,000 feet, you basically have to have about 218 degrees on it. So as soon as this pan heats up to such a degree, then they will begin to coagulate at the desired temperature. Oh my goodness. So now we just have to, it's just a matter of time.
Pressure and time.
But you're careful, you're exactly right. You just have to be careful not to allow
Home improvement.
the eggs to stick too long.
Or they'll stick to the pan and lose.
And then they're not perfect.
And that's not good at all. Miss Sue will get very upset with us, and we don't want that.
So I prefer the gentle method of just sort of easing this wooden thing here.
What if you let it sit just for a while to let it harden a little bit?
I don't like that. It's tend to get lazy.
Oh, and you don't like lazy things. Okay.
I like them to be continuous. Like a perpetual motion. It has to do with music.
That's the song, isn't it?
It's a real artistry.
It's beautiful.
It's artistry, and it's it's coming from years of training in perfect eggdom.
So as you can see, we're making the perfect scrambled egg.
Yeah. I'll tell you a secret. You have to kind of continuously rub this wooden thing along the edge of the pan.
It's a spatula.
Well, anyway, you have to rub this thing, and it kind of keeps it from sticking on the surface.
So what happens if it begins to stick? What do you do?
Well, you just have to rub it a little harder.
It's kind of like wax on, wax off.
Yeah, but you want to flip the egg from time to time too. Now watch, observe. Now look, see like that?
Yeah.
All the time you have to cut them because you don't want them to become one large mass.
Right. We're not making omelets. We're making
not
scrambled
making
eggs.
omelets. If you were making omelets, you would allow them
To settle.
to settle.
Right.
Good work. Now see, okay, there. You've got to keep it cut. Otherwise, they solidify. And the only time you want them solidified is when they're all chopped and all together.
Right. Okay.
Okay. See, the perfect heat has begun to become in play here. All right, there we go.
There you go.
Look. Now,
You can see the heat coming off of the pan
look
as it has become the.
See, these are perfect eggs. Look, now the real crucial moment is occurring. beginning to quickly
You're
rapidly.
absolutely right. I mean, these are perfect.
These are now, okay. In just a matter of moments, the heat will have to be turned off. But since we're at this elevation,
Turned off or
you have
slowed
a few
down?
more seconds. No, yeah, turn it right off. The pan heat will continue to cook the egg. Just slightly, ever so slightly.
This is going on YouTube.
Okay. Now, the key on this is knowing how to turn off the heat. But I'm not quite there yet. But as soon as I do, I'll have to ask Sue, who's the head master of the kitchen.
Yeah, they are almost those off.
I think they're almost done. All right, so I think we should probably go ahead and at this point
Gentlemen,
try and
let's
turn off
pray.
the heat. So we better pray over these
This
eggs.
stuff's gonna get cold.
Okay, now I turn them off now.
Okay, put them on that white plastic on the other end from the back.
Mark, you want to pray for us?
Thus begin,
Pray over the
ended the perfect egg.
This way.
Stephen, how are the eggs?